I get really touchy on this topic because buyers will think that somebody's advocating for them when they're not. Mm-hmm. So the first distinction to make is to ensure that the person you are asking to purchase a property on your behalf is actually a buyer's agent. Mm-hmm. And the reason I say that is because by definition, a buyer's agent is a buyer's advocate. By law, a buyer's advocate represents the buyer and the buyer only. And we have regulations against kickbacks and financial incentives that benefit the agent and not the client. Yeah. So what I mean by that is if we are purchasing a property for you, we can only take your fee. We can't take a commission from the other side.
Yeah, that's right.
So, for example, if a developer wants to sell something and they go, hey, for every one of my properties you sell, I'll give you $20,000, we legally cannot accept that because we represent the buyer.
Yeah, and we've had those offers plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Relax.
Okay.
So,
yes, boss.
So when what?
Anyway, go.
What? So when we say a buyer's agent, you can only call yourself a buyer's agent if your only form of remuneration is from the buyer.
Yep.
If you are receiving remuneration from anyone other than the buyer, you are instantly no longer a buyer's agent. You then become either a selling agent, in which case then you can only take a commission from the seller.
That's right.
And therefore not the buyer because you can't represent both sides in a transaction. You have to pick the side that you represent. Now, this is where they get a bit slimy, as real estate agents tend to be. The developers get slimy, the real estate, like the selling agent gets slimy, and the buyer's agent gets slimy. So what happens is a developer has all of this stock to sell. They budget into their feasibility a certain marketing budget. Now, they can market to the public, create brochures, create a website, list it on realestate.com. They can do the marketing legwork themselves.
Yeah.
Or they can take the path of least resistance, which lazy people that are bad at what they do love to do, and they ring around all the buyer's agents.
That's right.
And we get these calls. They ring around and go, hey, we've got some stock to sell.
People trust you.
People trust you
That's
because they think you're advocating for them.
Exactly.
So if we allocate a portion of our marketing budget
20, 30, 40, even up to 50, 60 grand
to you, will you advertise our stock to your clients?
That's correct.
Because it's a marketing fee, not a commission.
Yep.
So this is how they get around it. They're very slimy because it's not a commission to a selling agent. It's a marketing fee to a buyer's agent.
Yeah.
So the buyer's agent then collects their $30,000 marketing fee per transaction from the developer, and then they go to their buyer's agent client who's paid them $15,000 or $20,000, and they go, hey, I've got the perfect property for you. Lol, jokes, I'm being paid to sell it to you.
And they'll package it up nicely and they'll do
they'll convince you
words
beautifully.
used like depreciation, and that's what they sell you on.
They'll get you hook, line and sinker, but they're getting money from you and money from them. Or what they also do, because to get a buyer to sign up at $15,000 or $20,000, most buyers are like, I'm not paying that. That's too much money. So they go, no worries. Why don't you just pay the very low fee of X dollars, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever, to get onto our database?
That's right.
And you'll get first access.
That's right.
And then, we'll make someone else pay the fee. We'll make the developer pay the fee like they're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're double dipping. And then they're only selling you developer stock because they're getting a commission for that. They're not doing any legwork as a buyer's agent in portfolio planning, sourcing and negotiating. They're not doing any work for you. They're not representing you. And if it's one of those ones, like there's two types here. If they're one of those ones where you're just paying to be on their database, well, they're just a real estate agent and you're paying to be on their database, which you can get on any real estate agent's database for free.
Yep.
So why would you pay for the privilege?
Yeah, that's right.
So there's that type, or there's the type where they act like they're a buyer's agent, but they're double dipping and the marketing fee on one side and the BA fee on your side.
Yep.
So in that case, what makes a good buyer's agent? First of all, make sure their only remuneration is from the buyer.
Yep.
The second they're taking remuneration from developers, selling agents, marketing fees, anything else, they are not legally a buyer's agent.
Yep, exactly.
So we refuse all of those calls.
Yep.
We do not take kickbacks or referral fees, anything like that, because we want to call ourselves buyer's agents because that is what we are. We advocate for the buyer.